Okay. Now, let us have psychological first aid. Diyan pa ba kayo? Kaya pa ba?
Kaya pa
Yes
ba?
po, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So, the 2020 online self-guided PFA modules. So, you're going to answer this one. This is composed of 4 modules. PFA means psychological first aid. Take note of that. PFA means psychological first aid. Let's start with module 1, validating feelings and normalizing reactions. So this will be the first module and this will be our first session for our psychological first aid. So how are you? Kamusta kayo? Are you okay? Or not okay? Were you not okay 3 months ago? So, are you okay at the start but not okay right now? Kamusta kayo, mga langga, today as of this moment?
Nakabahan.
Kaya lang? Okay lang?
Opo, ma'am.
Opo.
Okay na lang, di ba? Okay na lang dahil sa pandemya. So,
Okay lang,
can I
ma'am.
ask you to identify 5 feelings or emotions that you have experienced during the past few months or weeks or days?
Tapos na. Ay.
I'll give you time to think about it. So, I'll give you 5 minutes to think of 5 feelings or emotions that you have experienced during the past months. Were you worried? Were you sad? Were you happy? Isulat lahat ang 5 feelings that you have on your isasubmit to ha this coming Wednesday. Sulat yan sa bond paper. 5 feelings. Identify the 5 emotions that you have. For the past months, you have 5 feelings. Thumbs up is tapos na. Comment down sa chat kung tapos na. Were you happy? Were you angry? Were you worried? Were you sad? Okay, I can see that Colleen Manek lang is done. Mariano, Kelly Rose, Paraiso Francis J, and then AJ Casillas is also done. Cornita is also done. Sino pa wala? Mark Ronald Desenya is also done. Jana May Paragas. Okay, wala na. Era May Awid. Okay, very good. Okay, Kyle Karil Siason. Sheena Evangelista. Fonoliera Charmaine. Okay. Mabel Tatiando. Nina Cortez. Tutanes. Jasper Angelo. Nicole Cabaya Cruz. Okay, wala na? Okay, tapos na. Angela Garcia, perfect talaga sila ba o? Alam talaga nila ang mga feelings nila months ago. So, Gracie Fonoliera, okay, Angela Garcia. Okay, so let's have next slide. Okay, tapos na ang 5. Na-list yan na naman yan. Using a sheet of paper, create a graph or a pie chart of feelings or emotions that you have or may have had during the crisis or situation that you experience. Here is an example. So, we have this one, emotion. Example, sino ba dito? Si Jennifer Bernardo. Example lang, charot lang. Okay, Jennifer Bernardo. Sabi niya, feeling worried daw siya, feeling sad, tapos feeling scared, tapos angry and numb for the past months. Tapos, binigyan na ng porsyento ang bawat emosyon niya. So, out of 100%, 45 of 100%, sabi niya, worried siya. She was worried 5 months ago. And there's 20% sad, 15% scared, 10% angry, and 5% numb, sabi niya. Okay. Now, always remember that in creating a pie chart, the total value is 100%. So today, we're going to have a pie chart consisting of emotions, 5 emotions that you felt for the past months. Now, Set a value on the 5 emotions that you felt during this pandemic. Give the highest value to the emotion that you most felt, and give the lowest value to the emotion that you least felt. Make sure that it will give a total of 100%. Then, give a color for each emotion. Write a legend of colors on the right side of the pie. For example, we have this one. So, ito yung porsyento ng emotion ni Jennifer. So, malaki ang porsyento ng worried siya kasi blue, sabi ng legend dito, yung blue daw niya is worried 45%. So, malaki nga yung porsyento ng worried siya during pandemic. Then, 5% yung feeling numb. Sabi niya, 5% kasi blue. Okay. Yung yellow is angry. So, 10% daw ang angry. Tapos, yung scared is 15%. Gray. Ginawa niyang gray ang scared. Tapos, 20% daw yung sad. So, ganito yung magiging example ng pie chart na dapat ipapass nyo this Wednesday. This will be your percentage of emotion. Ayan. So, you may start now. Sulat sa papel, yung mga 5 emotion, bigyan ng porsyento, dapat total of 100%. You have 5 minutes to have a graph of pie chart. Mga langga ha, hindi ibig sabihin na yung mga emotion na nakalista doon is yun din yung mga emotion nyo. Malay natin, yung iba dyan, happy. Dahil for the past months, hindi sila worried, walang problema sa buhay. So, hindi ibig sabihin na yung mga nakalista doon, yun na yung i-relista yung mga emosyon. Pwede ding magbigay ng ibang emosyon. Okay, comment a smiley emoji if you are done. Now, if you are done, may I ask someone, 3 persons to share his or her graph. Sino ang pwede? Sino gusto mag-volunteer? Pag walang mag-volunteer, mag-pick ako dito ng kahit sino sa mga nag-smiley here.
Ma'am, ako po, ma'am.
Ano?
Gracie po, ma'am.
Si Gracie, ay yay, very good. Kung gawat si Gracie. Last
lang
time
po, ma'am.
kasi si Gracie, araw kumigo. Okay, sige Gracie. What were the 5 feelings that you experienced for the past month?
Happy, sad, angry,
Okay, happy, sad, angry, happy, sad, boring, angry, shocked. Okay. Ilang percent? May request na you will
worried, shock.
open camera. Makita ka namin.
Sige po, ma'am.
Okay, open camera kay Gracie. Saan si Gracie? Ayan. Okay. Ano yung na-feel mo?
Happy po, ma'am, is 40%.
Then?
Angry, 10%. Sad, 20%. Worried, 25%. And shocked, 5%.
Okay. Bakit mga ganyan ang mga na-feel mo? Say something, mga 1 sentence lang. May tatawag kayo ng iba.
I think, ma'am, kasi po marami pong nangyari ngayong 2021, for example, of COVID-19, na-shock po ko, ma'am, dahil
Go lang ga, kaya mo yan. Na-shock ka dahil?
Dahil, yun po, ma'am, ay may dumating pandemic.
Then next. 4 na feelings na lang ga, 4 na lang.
Happy po ma'am is kasi po ma'am ay kompleto po kami.
Yehey! Bongga talaga silang ga. Amidst the COVID pandemic, happy pa rin silang ga.
Sorry po ma'am, naiiyak po ako ma'am.
Huwag mahiya lang ga.
Ano?
Go, go. Next.
Yung worried po ma'am is ngayon po may nag-worried po sa mama ko dahil po nagpa-vaccine po siya at hindi nagkasakit po siya ngayon ma'am dahil sa vaccine.
Don't worry lang ga. Ang vaccine is papaano less magkaroon ka ng pandemic. Magkaroon ka ng COVID worries. Natural lang na reaction yun. Pero sakit sa ulo ang vaccine. Okay, next. Dalawa na lang.
Sadis, ano? Huwag umayiyak. Sad dahil po ma'am wala pong trabaho tatay ko ma'am, yun lang po.
Okay, sige. Let's be positive now. Let's pray na magkakaroon ng trabaho ang papa mo. Okay, next. Sino pa? Thank you, Langga. Meron kang 50 points for today.
Thank you ma'am.
Ma'am, ako ma'am.
Okay, Kelly, Rose. Open camera, Langga.
Hello ma'am.
Ano ang mga naramdaman mo for the past months?
Last month, I feel worried. 50% worried po ako sa baka di po ako di ko po magawa ng maayos yung module and learning.
Hindi mo magawa ang maayos ang
Mga module, baka di ko po maintindihan talaga.
And then?
Sad kasi hindi ko po nagagawa yung mga gusto ko outside. Lagi lang nasa bahay kasi bawal. Excited kasi new achievement, new section na naman, new experience. And happy, of course, kasi may nakakain pa rin kami kahit apektado din kami sa pandemic.
Bongga si Kelly, no? Kasi amidst the COVID pandemic, most of her emotions are positive. Dapat let's be positive tulad ni Kelly. Okay. So, very good, Kelly. So, you earned 50 points. Sino pa gusto ng 50 points? Last one. Minsan lang ako magbigay 50. Gusto ko lalaki. Meron lalaki ba dito? Francis J. Paraiso. Francis, andyan ka? Happy lang na.
May na-signal dito, ma'am.
Huwag na mag-open camera. Sabihin mo na lang yung mga 5 emotion mo for the past month. Percentage and bakit.
Sige po, ma'am. Worried, ma'am, is 40%. Dahil, ma'am, nag-aalala ako, ma'am, para sa aking nanay kasi nasa abroad siya, ma'am.
So, lang. Pray for his safety. Next.
Happy is 25%, ma'am, dahil masaya pa rin ako dahil kay isa sa amin ay walang nagkakasakit, ma'am.
Amen. Thank you, Lord, for that. Next.
Ma'am, dahil hindi ko magawa yung mga gusto kong gawin sa labas, ma'am. Kaya nang hopeful, ma'am, is 20% dahil nagkaroon ako ng pag-asa dahil mayroon ng mga natuklasan na vaccine.
Okay. Very good, Francis. At least meron kang hope. That's a good emotion. Okay, next. Wala na, yun lang?
Wala na, ma'am.
Okay. So, 50 points para kay Francis J.
Thank you, ma'am.
So, very good. Clap your hands for the 3 volunteers who faced their the challenge of reciting in front for the on our Zoom meeting rather. Okay, very good. Si AJ Casinas nagbigay ng applause. Very good. So, yan. Now, let's continue with our PFA, Psychological First Aid. Now, let us discuss what were the feelings that were mentioned a lot. I can hear from the feelings na sinabi, merong nagmarka sa akin ng sad, more or less mga 20%. That's normal to have 20% of being sad. That's normal because sino bang hindi masasad dahil pandemic ngayon? Hindi tayo nakakalabas. Pero meron pa rin akong narinig na they are happy amidst the COVID pandemic. 40% mostly sa mga percentage na binigay is happy. Kasi ang tawag dito, happy kasi walang nagkakasakit sa kanila. And let us thank God for that analysis. Okay, tapos na. So, what were the feelings mentioned a lot? Yun na nga, happy, sad, worried. Yan, mga feelings. But what did you notice about reactions to the different situations? Ano yung na-notice nyo sa reactions? That's normal, right? Sa mga reactions. Diba? Normal lahat. Mga reactions.
Opo, ma'am.
Okay. So, table of common reactions to students, stressful events. Okay. Okay. So, table of common reactions of students to stressful events. So, we have feeling a strong responsibility to the family. Okay. Feel anxious brought by uncertainty of the future. That's normal. Feel intense or prolonged grief for not being able to wake. And then, may become self-absorbed and self-pity. Okay. May experience changes in their relationship with other people. Common reactions. If ever meron kayong stressful events na nangyari sa buhay ninyo, common reaction lang yung mga yan na nafe-feel ninyo. And that's really normal. May start taking risks, engage in self-destructive behaviors, have violent, may experience major shift in their view of the world. Wala naman siguro ditong depressed mga langga, no?
Wala po, ma'am.
Normal naman lahat, no? Normal lang, no? If merong mga depressed dito, feel free to PM me kung ano man, ha? May become defiant of authorities and parents while they start relying on their peers for socialization through social media. May feel guilty and anxious having separated from their loved ones due to lockdown. Okay, now, I want to share with you a document called When Terrible Things Happen. Please read it because it can help you better identify your reactions, and it will also give you a list of behaviors that can help you cope and behaviors that you should try to avoid. This is the table for when terrible things happen. Domain, cognitive. Negative responses, you have confusion, worry, and self-blame. Positive responses, you have determination, courage, optimism, and faith. Narinig ko kanina si Francis, he is hopeful. That's a positive response. That's good. When terrible things happen, dapat positive lang tayo if meron tayong may mga napapagdaanan. That's normal. Everyone has their own struggles in life. Emotional domain. So, negative responses, we have shock, sorry, grief, sadness, fear, anger, numb, irritability, guilt, and shame. So, positive of that is feeling involved, challenge, mobilize. Feeling involved, parang gusto mong maging involved. That's a response, the positive response, because you want to pursue. Pag na-challenge ka, you have optimism to pursue. Social domain. Okay. Negative responses, when terrible things happen, fights with other or does not speak with others. So, negative response yan pag, example, ayaw mong i-talk it out with other people na trusted. What are the positive responses when the terrible things happen? Seek out others who can help them. So, for example, positive yan kung naghahanap ka ng mga positibong tao na magbibigay sa iyo ng idea sa mga sa sitwasyon na kinahaharap mo. Positive response din ang pag-help sa ibang tao na nangangailangan. Next, psychological domain, we have tired, pagod, headache, muscle tension, stomach ache, difficulty sleeping, fast heartbeat. Yan, negative response yan pag meron tayong terrible things happen. So, normal man mapagod, 'di ba? Pero, yung sobra bang pagod, yung ganon. So, pag pagod, rest. Okay. So, when terrible things happen, positive response, alertness. Okay. Readiness to response. And increased energy. Positive response yan kung may energy ka na i-face yung challenge na meron ka sa buhay mo. Above all this, let us observe positive responses when terrible things happen. Iwasan natin ang negative responses. As I said a while ago, let us not rather add negative or chaos to that is already world that is already chaotic. Common negative reactions that may continue. Intrusive reactions. If ever na-develop yung mga negative responses na yon, these are the mga reactions na baka mag-continue sa inyo. Distressing thoughts or images of an event while awake or dreaming. So, pag example, may nangyari sa inyo, tapos kinontinue nyo yung pagiging negative, maano nyo siya, mapapanaginipan if makontinue nyo yun. So, if ever may negative response kayo, shift agad ang self sa positive. Be optimistic. Hanapin ang positive out of the negativity that we have already. Upsetting emotional or physical reaction to reminders of the experience. Feeling like the experience is happening all over again. Kahit natapos na yung nangyari sa inyo, pinabalik-balikan. Siyempre, move on na. Pag example, may natapos na yung mga nangyari, wag nang balikan. Avoid talking, thinking, and having feelings about the traumatic event. Nasabi ko na pag example, meron nangyari sa atin na negative, avoid natin na pag-usapan, isipin, or maramdaman yung mga negative na nangyari sa atin. Avoid reminders of the event, kakasabi lang. Restricted emotions or feeling numb, yung parang pinipigilan yung sarili mo, pangit din yun. Feelings of detachment and estrangement from others, like social withdrawal, yan. Loss of interest in usual pleasurable activities. Like, nakaka-enjoy naman, pero ayaw mo mag-participate, diba? So, makipag-socialize. Kung positive naman. Meron kasing mga social, diba, na negative. Pero kung alam nating positive, let's socialize them kasi they will attract you positive energy. Kasi nakaka-drain niya ng sistema. Pag example, mag-a-attract ka or i-magnet mo yung sarili mo sa negative. Huwag mong i-magnet ang sarili mo sa negative. Always magnet. Attract positivity in yourself. Kasi self nyo lang din yan ang magsasuffer. Okay. Physical arousal reaction. Constantly being on the lookout or danger. Praning, startling easily or being jumpy. Irritability or outbursts of anger. Galit. Okay, feeling on the edge, laging galit, di mabiro. Difficulty of falling or staying asleep. Nahirapan na siya matulog. Problems concentrating or paying attention. Nahihirapan na kahit ano mga sinasabi ko hindi na naiintindihan. Buti na lang dahil ang mga students ko ngayon ay responsive. Diba? Mag-respond kayo, okay?
Opo, ma'am.
Pa ba o tulog na?
Nandito pa po, ma'am.
Nandito pa, ma'am.
Oh, diba? Ganyan. Pay attention. Alert. Be alert. Assertive sa sitwasyon. Now, reactions to trauma and loss reminders. Okay. Reactions to places, people, sights, sounds, smell, and feelings that are reminders of disaster. May nakita mo lang yung place, ayaw mo na. Nakita mo lang yung tao, ayaw mo na. Mga ganon, nagre-react ka na naamoy mo lang, remind sa'yo ng trauma, or naramdaman mo lang yung feeling na ganyan. Iwasan. Reminders can bring on distressing mental images and thoughts. Siyempre, pag example, nakita mo na yung tao, ano mo na naman, naalala mo na naman, di ba? Iwasan na yung mga ganun na magbibigay negative reactions sa self natin. Always practice self-love. Common examples include sudden loud noises, sirens, location, napapraning pag merong naririnig na sirena or yung parang sa ambulance. Mga ganon. Okay. Locations where the disaster occurred, seeing people with disabilities, funerals, anniversaries of disasters, and television, radio news about disaster. So, pag negative para sa inyo yung mga ganyan, never mind, wag na manood. Positive changes in priorities, worldview, and expectation. Here are the positive. Enhance appreciation that family and friends are precious and important. Positive yan. Pag you have appreciation that family and friends are precious and important. May narinig ako sa isa sa inyo that amidst what has happened during pandemic, thankful pa rin siya. Now, meeting the challenges of addressing difficulties by taking positive action steps, changing focus of thought, using humor, acceptance. Ayan. Pinaka-importante dito is acceptance that these things happen. Normal. Normal na itong nangyayari sa atin. Dapat ma-accept natin na these things happen. Normal. Lahat ng tao merong challenges sa buhay. It is how we perceive it. Changing focus of thought. So from negative, gusto mo siyang maging positive. It is important to change the focus of thought. Focus on positive things only. Now, shifting expectation about what to expect from day to day and about what is considered a good day. Ayan. Shifting. I-shift ang expectation. Ay, sabihin, same na naman ang buhay o same na naman ang araw, routinary, ganon. Hindi. Bagong araw, bagong buhay. Ganon. Shifting priorities to focus more on quality time with family. Yan, maganda yan. Quality time. Nagbo-bonding sa pamilya, naglalaro sa kapatid, bongga yan. Kasi it will attract positive vibes, laughter, enjoyment. Increase commitment to self. Yan, commitment to self, importante yan. Committed kayo na maging positive kayo na good yan. Family, friends, spiritual, religious faith. Importante din ang religious faith, family, and friends sa pagiging tao na increase in those people and you will have a good mental health. Now, feeling focused na disbelief, bewildered, or lost, feeling angry that a person, wait lang, parang iba na to. Okay. Helps. Okay. Ano yung mga nakakatulong sa atin? First, is society. Talking to other person for support or spending time with others. Yan, nakakatulong yan. Yung pag-talk sa ibang tao ng mga experience mo and spending time with them. Engaging in positive, distracting activities like sports, hobbies, or readings. So, very timely, meron tayong modules, include ang module sa pag-distract sa mga events, negative events na nangyari sa life natin. So, we can have reading modules, yan. We can also have sports, pero syempre, yung indoor lang. Huwag tayong mag-iwas tayo outdoor. Kay COVID man. Hobbies, let's engage indoor din. Hobbies like pagtatanim, magandang magtanim ngayon, plantito, plantita, yan, ganda yan. Getting adequate rest and eating healthy meals, yan, maganda yan na from time to time, pinapahingan natin ang sarili natin and eat right. Yan, trying to maintain normal schedule, ayan. Feeling normal sa new normal. Scheduling pleasant activities, taking breaks, reminiscing about the loved one who has died. Next, reminiscing about focusing on something practical that you can do right now to manage the situation better. So let us focus. For example, mag-plant ka ng mga gulay. Practical yan because nakaka-less yan ng expenses sa bahay. So, pandemic man ngayon, ng gulay. Magtanim tayo ng gulay sa mga backyard natin. Pwede din yan. Using relaxation method, breathing exercise, meditation, calming, self-talk, music. Yan, listening to music, maganda yan. Participating in support groups. Yan, maganda din yan. Youth, mga ganyan. Exercising in moderation and keeping a journal, maganda din yan. Seeking counseling. If you are stressed, you seek help, counsel sa most trusted person na alam mong tutulungan. What doesn't help? What doesn't help? Doing risky things like driving recklessly, substance abuse, or not taking adequate precautions. Like, hindi kayo careful, pangit yan, hindi yan nag-help sa buhay. Extreme avoidance of thinking or talking of events or death of a loved one. Example, pag meron kang nararamdaman, talk it out with people who are good and are willing to help. Do not never talk something na mga negative people kasi it won't help you as a person. It will drag you down. So, hanap ka ng person na may tiwala ka, na alam mong tutulong sa'yo. Not taking care of yourself, yan. Hindi naliligo everyday, that's one. Not taking care of yourself. You should take care of yourself kasi kailangan nating maging always malinis. Pangangatawan, lalo pat COVID pandemic ngayon. Excessive TV or computer games, pangit din yan kasi nakakaano yan sa mental health. Then, blaming others. Stop the blame. What is happening right now is normal. Or kung ano man ang nangyayari sa buhay mo ngayon, anumang problema meron ka, huwag mong i-blame others. That's normal. That's just a challenge that you should overcome. Now, today we learned that our reactions to the pandemic, to anything stressful, disaster are just normal and valid. Valid yan kasi normal yan na nangyayari sa mundo. How can you apply this learning to your life, especially because the pandemic is not yet over? Always remember na it is okay not to be okay. Claro, it is always okay not to be okay. But we should get over if ever hindi tayo okay. We should focus on positive responses na mag-lead sa ating positivity as a human being. Klaro tayo doon?
Yes, ma'am.
Po, ma'am.
Yes po. Nakuha nyo lahat? So, on Wednesday, you are going to pass that pie that you have. Pie chart. Kulayan yan ng maganda, ilagay sa long bond paper. Sulatan ng pangalan, isulat module 1, graphing. Ano yun? Graphing, saan na yun? Wait lang. Graphing feeling. Activity title is graphing feelings. Yan, isulat yan sa bond paper. Kulayan, lagyan ng legend, ipas. You like instructions? Isulat. Gusto nyo ba yung instructions kanina? Ito? Gusto niyo to? Na-take note niyo to?
Ma'am, screenshot dan daw, ma'am.
Screenshot niyo na lang ba? Okay na? Daan na mag-screenshot? Ito yung sample ha?
Dan na po, ma'am.
Ito yung sample of percentage of emotions. Ayan. Tapos, ito yung emotion ng table of emotions. Ayan. Nakuha na lahat? Tatlo yun.
Yes po, ma'am.
Okay. So, that's it for today. Thank you for being with me this afternoon. Looking forward to see you anytime soon if time permits. Pero, sa pag-distribute ng module, always remember that only parents are allowed to get and to get the modules and pass your answer sheets. Klaro?
Ma'am.
Any questions?
Nan.
Okay, so thank you langga. Goodbye and God bless.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye,
Bye, ma'am.
bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye-bye.